Today, I want to talk about something I've been learning while building my first software business. It's focus. I always thought focus meant working harder. What I've discovered is that real focus means deciding what deserves to be your plan A and having the discipline to protect it. If you're trying to build something after 40 while balancing work, family, and responsibilities, I think this lesson will help you. A lot of us have multiple interests. We have careers, side hustles, families, responsibilities, and ideas we've wanted to pursue for years. The challenge isn't having too many interests. The challenge is trying to give all of them equal attention. That's exactly where I find myself. Lesson number one, focus is choosing a priority. You don't have to stop loving other things. I still love my real estate business, and I also love my PlatePilot app idea. You don't have to quit your career. And I'm planning to go back to a 9 to 5 to help fund my long-term goal. But one goal has led to the others. For me, real estate has been a huge part of my life for the past 10 years. I still love helping clients. However, I realized that if I wanted to build PlatePilot, I couldn't keep treating it like something I'd work on after everything else was finished. Which leads me to lesson number two about focus is your experience isn't wasted. Sometimes we think that changing careers means that we're unfocused. I don't think that's true anymore. So my experience working at a title company where I was doing title searches and working with properties and looking for liens, that actually translated very well into my career as a paralegal. And the reason for the attorney that hired me right out of college was because of my title insurance experience. And my title insurance experience translated very well into family law, probate, and estate planning, which is the law that she practiced. And it also translated very well into later working with bankruptcy attorneys. And then when I was a paralegal for several years, I went into teaching because I had been a paralegal for so long. I started teaching future paralegals how to do the job from a paralegal's perspective. It was actually nice. My students enjoyed the fact that I was actually a paralegal and not an attorney because I knew what they were going to have to endure in their work environments. And then as a teacher, I moved up to academic program director, where I actually took over the paralegal and the criminal justice program at the college I was working for. And all that experience I had before translated well into real estate. Now I'm still a real estate agent, but I'm also a working wife and mother, which gave me the idea for my PlatePilot app. So you see how they're all connected and they can all intertwine. I'm taking experiences from here and here and here and combining it all into the idea that I have now. So I haven't lost focus. I'm just taking ideas from different areas of my life and my experience and combining it into what I'm doing now. Which leads me to lesson number three. Build something bigger than yourself. Now, money is no longer the biggest motivator and driver in my new venture. I mean, don't get me wrong, money is important, but what's also important is leaving something behind for my children's children. I'm talking legacy here. Showing my kids that it's never too late to reinvent themselves and building something that the future generations can grow, improve, and simply learn from. If you're watching this and you've had a dream sitting on the shelf for years, ask yourself one question. What would happen if you finally treated it like your plan A? That's what I'm learning right now as I'm building this new venture, my PlatePilot app, which is a SaaS business. Now, keep in mind, I have absolutely no software experience whatsoever. I don't know how to code. I barely understand AI. I've only been working with AI for a couple of years. My prompting skills are still, not quite there yet, but I've been working with ChatGPT, so I'm actually getting better, and I'm taking classes and courses and watching YouTube videos on how to properly prompt. So, of course, I'm learning still. But the fact that I have a new venture and something I absolutely have no experience in is amazing to me, especially in today's world with all the technology that we have. We need to utilize that. I'll keep sharing my wins, the mistakes, and the lessons that I've learned along the way. If you're also building something after 40, I'd love to have you here. And let me know in the comments, what's one goal you've decided deserves more of your focus?